Hey there guys, this is my hello, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy IX. So we finished Disc 3 in the previous video, so now this is going to be the beginning of Disc 4. Before we begin the fourth and final disc of the game, I just want to go over a few things. So you know the title theme that's playing right now, the one song that sounds so awesome? The song is called A Place to Call Home, or The Place I'll Return to Someday. It's kind of like a reference to, well, it is kind of a huge reference to how Zidane wanted to find his hometown, and how he wanted to find out where he came from. And he did in the previous disc, and the results weren't so pleasing. You know, he found out that he was from a different planet, that he was made from a test tube, more or less, and that he was created to bring about death, just like Kuja, but worse. But it's also like but in finding out who he really was, he was able to come to terms with his identity, and in a sense, accept who he was. And I guess accept his limits and accept the fact that he can perhaps defy his fate. I mean, all of the characters in this game have defied their fates, or have learned something new about themselves, about their own identities, like Zidane, his crisis of being a genome meant to cause death, or Vivi, you know, coming to terms with the fact that he's a black mage, you know, manufactured, yet he has his own life, his own soul, his own life to live, even though he'll die soon. You know, he's come to terms with the fact that he'll die soon. Steiner, he was meant to serve Alexandria blindly, but he now follows his own orders, his own, you know, beliefs. You know, he fights for what's right instead of what's established, you know? Kina, you know, Kina's complicated. Celeste, you know, she was bound to her fate of being a queen, yet she found a way to live her own life without being so, bound by guilt. Freya, a bunch of crap has happened to Freya, like losing her, you know, Lord Sir Fratley, losing Burmecia and Clara, but she fights on to, I guess, pay back, and she does so by following us in our journey to stop Kuja. Even though Freya may not have much of a story ever since Clara, the fact that she stayed with us, even, you know, despite her tragedies, shows her strength. Amaranth, you know, kind of went against his inner beliefs of solitude and arrogance, and he's, you know, a team member now. And Aiko, she was supposed to stay at Medane Sorry all by herself until she was 16, but instead she followed with us because, you know, it's better for her to be with us, to be together with us, instead of being alone. So, with that little character overview aside and the music overview aside, let's begin Disc 4. I just gave a random, rambling, nonsensical talk that probably wasted time, but whatever. Oh, we're back in the Black Mage Village. We're black in the Black Mage Village, yes. I love this song, by the way. Are you by any chance talking about the... Wait, who are you talking about? Well, whatever you say, whatever is going on. What is going on, Eden? Are you by any chance talking about the genomes from Terra? Oh, so this is Vivi's idea. Actually, it makes a lot of sense. The genomes from Terra, they were soulless. They were meant to be vessels for the souls of the inhabitants of Terra stored deep within, you know, wherever. Sorry about that little nonsense. It was some sort of recording glitch, but it's okay now. But yeah, the genomes pretty much lived similar lives to black mages. They were, you know, previously soulless, and they were meant to fulfill one objective. Black mages, it was to kill. Genomes was to be, I guess, storage for souls. But now that they are by themselves, and they have to be by themselves now, they have to live by themselves, they have to be aware. So they need to understand how to live. And what better way to do so than to live with black mages, who are also learning how to live, you know, without orders, you know, living with independence, living with awareness. It's fitting that the genomes and black mages live together. Yeah, we do want, you know, peace between different species, especially black mages and humans, especially with what the, you know, black mages went through. Well, the thing is, Zidane is a genome, so I guess they're rather, you know, Zidane and Vivi are closer to each other than, you know, humans and black mages would be, but still. Then again, we do learn a lot about each other if we spend time with each other and accept each other. So, it's kind of a little lesson to you, you know, don't be so judgmental about something just because it's different. Hey, it's a little baby chocobo. And you named it Bobby Corwin? Okay, sure. That's an interesting name. The name is a reference to Boko, the name of the pet chocobo in Final Fantasy V. So, you know, like how Bobby Corwin, if you take the first two letters from each of the first name and last name, you get Boko. So it is a great name, actually. Yeah, that Boko is so cute. I mean, Bobby Corwin is so cute. Bobby Corwin. How did this black mage come to think of the words Bobby Corwin? Really? Like, does a black... Oh, that's so cute. Bobby Corwin is chasing after the genome. Oh, now they're gonna get married. Yeah, can you just call him Bobby? Well, I guess not. What's her first name? So... I guess this is the shop. Perhaps this genome is learning about... Yeah, I guess this genome is learning about commerce and business. What are customers? What are you gonna ask? I knew it, you're gonna ask what money is. What is fun? Well, I guess... Yeah, I mean... things you can eat and things you know can't eat. That's a very simplistic way to categorize things, but yeah. I guess Kina has a point. Why worry about the very small details in life? Water flows, like, naturally. Oh, yeah, the water at Brown Ball did seem rather still. Well, what if time was still in Brown Ball? Oh, maybe time was still in actually, it makes sense if time was at a standstill Terra, because, you know, everything was paused. You know, everybody was in hibernation except for the genomes. Like I said, it was a transitional state. Well, at least the genomes and black mages are getting along, nicely. And the genomes are learning about life, and they're not wanting to reject everybody. This is like, kids learning about the world. You know what I mean? It's like kids growing up. In a way, it's like genomes growing up and, finding a way to live. I mean, I'm sure that they will recover the lost time, but... yeah, we have to remember, Kuja is still at large. Kuja can still potentially destroy everything we fought for. Can potentially destroy all life. I mean, he did just destroy Terra, an entire planet. What will stop him from decimating this planet? I mean, he already covered the entire planet with mist. Like, not just the mist continent, but the entire planet. So we do have to confront Kuja. Yeah, see? Kuja probably plans to destroy Gaia. Just like how he destroyed Terra. Because Kuja is the original angel of death. That is a good idea, Celeste. Just keep everything at the down low. Don't cause a world panic, because this would warrant a world panic. I mean, the mist is worrying enough as it is. What if you go like, so you know how the world is covered with mist? Well, guess what? This world is gonna blow up because there's some psychomaniac who's a trance and all. So yeah, let's not tell Sid about the situation. Who are you? Oh, hey, Mikoto. Zidon's sister, in a sense. Yes, we saw how Kuja destroyed an entire planet. Well, thanks for the optimism, Mikoto. Glad we're siblings for something. Yeah, sure. Mikoto just said a bunch of difficult words that you don't need to know about Mr. 24. Well, I mean, cynicism is a trait. But, yeah, take care of her. I like, just like, wait, what did you just call me? Oh, you just got told. So you're the younger one, huh? Well, at least Mikoto understands what silly is. Then again, Mikoto is a genome, one of the few genomes with souls, just like Zidon and Kuja. Yep. That is a... well... that is a good thing to... actually, is that even a good thing to say? Steiner, what the hell are you talking about? You're just not... just stop speaking nonsense, everybody. Let's just go back and... well, get down to business or something. I don't know. I guess I'll just bring these people along. Why not? So now that the mist has been unleashed all over the world, things have changed. The entire world is engulfed in mist, and the world map theme has changed. The airship theme and the world map theme are the same. There's no happy airship theme. The happy world map theme that you've been listening to so much that that song is gone. Yeah, everything is sad now. Everything is so sad you don't want to be exploring the world anymore, but we're going to explore the world because there's a lot of side quests and optional stuff for us to do that we do want to do. Oh yeah? That's interesting. So you were about to give up your job. Huh. I mean, all of us have something to protect, Signer. That's why we're all going on this journey together, aren't we? What's up, Celeste? Oh, that is true. This airship did kill, I guess, your original mother, Queen Braun. Medane, sorry. And don't forget about Alexandria. So yeah, I believe you'd feel rather iffy about riding on this airship. Well, that is true. The ship was an instrument, but the motive was with Celeste and Kuja. I mean, Garland and Kuja. Sorry, Garland is dead though. Yeah, we're gonna be careful, or they should be careful about us. But we don't want to go back here. We do want to go back here because this is where you can get the final Celestial, Pisces. I'll go over Pisces later on. I know. I can't believe you're still with us. That is true. We just happened to meet randomly at a bar, and now we're just gonna go travel together to save the world. Funny how that works out sometimes, huh? You know, you go to a bar to have a drink, you meet an old friend, and then the next thing you know, you're about to save the world, huh? Good for you, Kina. Good for you. What's up, Aiko? Oh yeah. Remember this room? Recognize this room? This is where Garland gave his first speech. This is where Kuja was. This is where the light shoots beams of death upon, I guess, the world. So yeah, that is a little depressing, but without further ado, let's fly this airship around. So there's a bunch of stuff for us to do, but I want to go back to the Mist Continent. Yeah, let's depart. I want to go back to the Mist Continent and begin my exploration all around the world there. Let's see how much I get done in this one video. Let's make use of this fast travel thing, except it's not fast enough. Observatory Mountain. Let's go there, yeah, sure. That should be close to Dolly. Let's bring the map up. So yeah, now that the whole world is covered with mist, it's just very depressing. I mean, the music sounds rather cool and rather percussion-y, but I don't know. Like, I understand that this is the end of the road and that, the world is about to be... The world is threatened and, there's mist all over the world, and it's not a happy place anymore, but I don't know. You just take happiness for granted sometimes, and wait a minute, why can't we go here? Wait, what is this giant thing? Is this like some sort of rock or root or something? Let's go to Dolly and see what's going on. By the way, there's nothing important at Dolly, but I just wanted to show you guys some nice things. And besides, Dolly is like one of the first villages we've ever visited. Hey, it's the part-time workers from before, back at Southgate. Oh, so they got together. How nice. So are they married or something? Okay, fine. Can you please give me some backstory about how you guys got together or something? And I thought you were at Southgate. Oh. Giant roots from the Aphid tree, isn't it? I mean, the Aphid tree does release mist, doesn't it? Well, at least you're safe, huh? And, you're full-time workers now. And you're together now. Actually, yeah, you are together, actually. I thought you weren't together when we last saw you, but the thing is, we kind of unintentionally, or maybe intentionally, helped them get together, so... Oh, yeah. So maybe they got together and, oh, they're a couple now. We're like a matchmaker. Oh, that's so cute. That's so nice. Let's see what else has happened to other people around here. Hey, it's a chocobo. Yeah, that is... Sorry, Bratty. I don't know what to say. I really wish Kuja didn't bring the mist back, but... Because I didn't want the world to be filled with mist again. Don't we all want to play card games? That's Yu-Gi-Oh for you. But yeah, let's go to the pub here. Which is now run by the girl's dad now that, all the adults are back. How are you doing, Hal, the innkeeper? Well, you are a failure after all. Well, that's what you get for selling Vivi out to the people at the factory. Hello, girl. What are you doing now? Did you not work? Oh yeah, what happened to Mord? That one guy at the Observatory Mountain, which is blocked off now. The thing is, a lot of people... Oh. Yesterday... What? There's an earthquake? Oh. So that's how the mist got out. And yes, the Eva tree was responsible. Those are the huge roots from the Eva tree. I guess whatever Kuja did, whatever he did, the Eva tree, as a result, made roots burst out all over the world so that mist could be, I guess, released. I guess that's how Morid died. Old man Morid. At least he does. At least he looked peaceful in his rest, though. And at least he got to have his coffee before he passed away. It's so sad. Didn't we just give him his, coffee in the previous disc? Man, that's so real. How are you doing, old lady? At least you're still alive. At least you're still okay, even though something catastrophic has happened all over the world and all. Everybody's farming again, too. Well, at least everybody's starting somewhere, right? They're all farming, going back to the old lifestyle. Back at, like, some time ago, Dolly was industrialized and the focus was on the Black Mage factory, and farming, fell to the wayside. But ever since, the Black Mage factory kind of closed down, it's nice to see that people are returning back to their roots. Even though roots themselves have taken over and destroyed the whole world. I mean, yeah, that was a very terrible thing to say, but yeah, roots from the Eva tree have erupted all over the world, and there's actually an effect that's pretty important. Because of the roots erupting all over, you cannot access some places. Places will be blocked off because of the Eva tree. Places will be blocked off due to the roots erupting from, the ground. So, it sucks. The whole world isn't your oyster. Some places are blocked off, but hey, I guess it saves memory, right? Since, they give a bunch of excuses, but in the end it's all because there's not enough memory. Hey, old man with a cane. That is true. Synthesize something? Well, you're outside? Okay, you don't have anything new, but sure. I mean, Alexandria will recover and regrow, just like Celeste's hair. Let's go back into the chapel, and you can play the jump rope game here. I think I have Vivi in my party, so he can play the jump rope game. And I suck. Jeez. I'm better at jump roping by myself than with people. Hello, Stiltskin, what's up with you? Sure, I'd like to buy. So this is the final time you can buy stuff from Stiltskin. And hopefully if you've followed my Let's Play, you've bought everything from Stiltskin. And if you buy everything from Stiltskin every time you meet him, be sure to buy everything from him every time you meet him. Because if you do so, you get a ribbon. There's 4 ribbons in the game. So right now we have, I think, 2 ribbons or 3 ribbons. Do I really want to check down here? I think we have 3 ribbons. But yeah. There's 4 ribbons in the game, but it'd be really nice if we have 4 ribbons, because ribbons are great. Ribbons, they give you a lot of elemental, defenses. So, yeah. Oh yeah, the mystery of Magnet. Something was wrong with some machine at Magnet. The machine is very crucial to, I guess, Magnet being able to deliver letters a bit automatically, but Automation must have screwed up and rubbed some oil upon himself, and as a result, destroyed Magnet. So, it'd be nice if we can perhaps find a way to fix Magnet. I mean, maybe you can deliver letters to different Muggles. So I guess Ilya and her family's still the same, she's all like, oh, I was almost done with the clothes. Even though you were like that in the previous disc, but at least they're together, right? I mean, at least people are together. They're working together, they're living together. Even in this time of crisis, after people got attacked, after towns got attacked, after the mist pretty much spread all over the world again. Now, I do want to go to... where should I... Wait, where is it? Wait, where is it? It should be... Wait a minute, where the hell is Lindblom? Lindblom. Lindblom? Lindblom, you should be around here. This is a bit embarrassing. Oh wait, it should be... Oh, here it is. But yeah, so this video and maybe the next 2 or 3 are revolved around side quests and digging around. I will be doing some important stuff, like getting some last items and taking care of this one secret boss that we've seen before. Yep, you know who I'm talking about. But there are some things that I want to take care of as well. Let's go to Lindblom, and I want to show you some scene in Lindblom that involves a side quest that was undocumented until this year. I'm serious. About 13 years after this game was released, in 2013, this side quest was revealed to the internet. So I'll show it to you, but only the beginning of it. So let's go to the Tantalus hideout. You know where it is, in the theater district. I mean, and yes, the industrial district is still broken, but hey, it's one of you guys, the twins. It's Benero, with doing the whole hand thing. Oh, Tantalus is not here? Okay, well, sure, good luck finding Tantalus. But yeah, this is the beginning of a side quest that was not documented until this year in 2013. Now, this is only the beginning, so you may think that this is some sort of random cutscene, but this side quest involves the final dungeon of the game. What you have to do, so the final dungeon has a bunch of cutscenes and boss battles, so those are events that trigger this, I guess, scenes in this cutscene. What you're supposed to do is, every time you fight a boss or see an important cutscene in the final dungeon, you have to go back out and go back to Lindblom and come back here. And so Gennaro and Benero, you know how they're like triplets, right? Wrong. They have more in their family. They have like, I don't know, like male version, like 7 twins, septuplets, and like, you know, female versions of themselves, and like young versions of themselves, like about 14 or 12 of them. So every time you come here, one of the new siblings will come out and be like, you know, they're gone, and then they'll name everybody. So there's like a video that was uploaded this year, and that can show the side quest more clearly than I can explain it, but basically you have to come back here, you know, from here back to Lindblom from the final dungeon and go back to the final dungeon, advance until you get to a boss battle or a cutscene, and then come back here and then watch another sibling come out, and you'd be like, you know, everybody's gone, so I can look for them, and then you know, go back and forth. So obviously you can see how tedious it is and how pointless it is. What you get out of it is, after you've talked to every single sibling, you will get a protect ring. However, I already have, how many protect rings do I have? Because I already have 1 or 2, and I think I have at least 2, and I mean, protect rings aren't, well, I have 1, I guess, or I may have more. I mean, they're not that hard to find, and, or, I mean, there's other places you can get protect rings, and they're not that useful, so there's not much of a point for me to show off that side quest. I did want to talk about it, and I can refer you to that video that shows off the side quest. I just want to mention it because this side quest, was, like I said, was not known on the internet until 2013. So, yeah, this game was released in the year 2000. So 13 years later, you know, something new was found. Isn't that something great? You know how such an, I guess, relatively old game still has secrets that need to be found, or secrets that need to be documented, even like 13 years after it's released? I think that's pretty cool. But yeah, speaking of secrets and a whole bunch of other stuff, we'll be continuing with, I think, the Magnet quest in the next video. Sorry there wasn't a whole lot of progress in this video, but you know how I am with things. I'm slow. So yeah, until then, this has been my hello. I rhymed. But thank you for watching, and goodbye.